Go for it.
All right, I'd like to open this meeting of the Bisbee Arts Commission on Monday, August 1st, 2022 at 5:30 p.m. First thing, roll call.
Okay. Jenny Druckman.
Here.
Bill Higgins.
Here.
Karen Schumacher.
Present.
Sharon Stetter.
Here.
Amy Brett.
Here.
Angela Rockefeller.
Here.
Okay.
Then, in lieu of call to the public, we have you on agenda item number 2, so we'll call you up to speak at that point. If that's cool with you guys, unless you want to speak beforehand. A call to the public.
Well,
all right. Okay, we're going to go through a protocol right now. Just approval of the minutes of July 11th, 2022 meeting. Do I have a motion to approve?
I move to approve the minutes of July 11th, 2022 meeting.
Do I have a second?
A second.
All ayes?
Aye.
All right, motion approved. Item 2, discussion regarding the Brats and, it says Barts. Discussion regarding the Brats' involvement with the Festival of the Arts event. So, because we are being recorded, you have to come up to the podium.
And I don't think
Do you want to take it, Poe?
let's stand up here with you.
Okay. This is official.
We have to keep a record of everything.
True.
Well,
They also put it on YouTube as well.
Just that way. Hi, Mom.
so I'm Poe and Dismuke, and this is Eva,
My last name is Rupert.
and we're here representing the Brats and our involvement in conjunction with the BAC for the big event. So we, at our last Brats meeting, we talked about having a presence for the gala opening and doing a kind of installation outside in front of David Rose's building. So we're still working on a plan for that, but basically we want to put some cars on display outside the entrance, maybe a red carpet. We're going to build an archway with the Brats sign on it and some lights. Basically, and also print up some handbills to hand out at the event so people will know on Saturday what time we're going to roll. And also we talked with Patrick, who owns a couple art cars in town, and he's on board for bringing one of his Reno car up and taking maybe the last shuttle of people at 3:45, 3:30 up to Old Bisbee in one of his art cars. So,
Yeah, so we're really thinking that Brats this year is kind of twofold. Like, one is the activation down on Erie Street, and then 2 is the roll down Main Street, kind of in the historical context. And this will be the first year in a couple years that we get to do a big, proper Brats roll because of the whole COVID thing.
Yeah,
so
we haven't had a roll for 2 years.
we had a kind of a road roll last year.
So we're pretty excited about coming back, and we're expecting, I think, a really good turnout and lots of good energy along with the BAC's event, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're asking for $500. Some of that money will go for building some of the things we need for the installation. Some of that's going to go to Patrick for getting his art car out and up the street, and some for the flyers, and just basically that's where the money would go.
You're talking about putting the art cars out for the opening event, and then there was also, Sharon had mentioned something about putting them out.
Well, the nice thing about where I went over there today to just check and make sure that this was going to work. So there is going into Dave Rose's building, we're not going to be using the doors. We're using that kind of garage entry thing. So what we'll be able to do is after the VIP event, we'll be able to pull those carts inside and close up and not have to worry about it. Now, on Saturday, during the festival, we'll walk tomorrow on the street and talk about where the tents are going to go now very specifically, but because I think we can move it a little bit. Anyway, we'll be able to either continue to have that entryway there, or you would have to come and remove those carts.
Well, we can allocate a couple carts specifically to the 5 weeks that the installation is open, so those carts can be mobile, dedicated to Erie Street rather than bringing it back.
Which would be nice if we could make a little entry, because Dave wants us to continue to use that as the entryway. And I don't know if you're familiar, I'm sure everybody is, all of the stuff that's outside of the next door building
Right.
really is, so I kind of feel like we almost need to create this, like stream of getting people.
So-
We just need to leave enough room to walk comfortably.
Yeah.
Are
Oh,
you,
yeah.
And so we will be bringing cars that probably won't be rolling this year, so we'll be able to leave them there. So to get them out and move them and shine them up, it's some work, and it'd be nice to have a little money to help motivate some of our other Bradsters to get on board and help us.
And you're just gonna build an archway?
Yeah, start.
Yeah, we volunteered Sterling for that,
Yeah,
because he's out of town,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the one who's not there gets
yes.
volunteered.
In our classic Bratz fashion, we always volunteer the person that doesn't show up to do something we don't want to do.
I understand. So, one question I had was, not a question. Let me tell you a little bit about how the bureaucracy of this works, just so that you know the timeline of money. We can't vote on money because it's not on the agenda. There's no amount. We would have to vote on the next agenda. And then city council has to, even though it's our funding, the city council has to, you remember how it works. And so it probably is about a month out from getting that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
That would be okay, a month out from the next meeting, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like people like Patrick, as long as we can let him know that we have some money for him, he can unpack his Reno car and clean
The Reno car is not the orange bus, right?
Not the orange
Okay.
bus.
No,
Another one of his
We
airplanes.
talked about the orange bus, but it's just too big, and plus with all the tech, he wouldn't be able to get it up here with all the tents and everything, so.
Yeah.
But the Reno car it's a big international pickup truck.
Oh, cool.
It's a nice car, yeah.
And you're still talking about Bratz being at 4:30? Is that the idea?
4:30 is when we would
For-
start, in theory, start the roll.
So that would, for you guys, it would be Saturday at 4:30, so what we would do is we would be trying to shift the crowd. We would tell people, we would obviously advertise that their Bratz is going on. It doesn't detract from us, it kind of gets people out of Lowell, so we can shut down for the night. Bratz, you guys aren't having an after party.
No, we decided not to, but if we could, but people usually like to get up where we start, when we roll down at the Ironman, and that's always a good opportunity for people to take pictures. So that's why if we could get people out of Lowell and up by before 4-ish would be good.
Do you guys
Yeah,
have
that's our last
a
one.
sense of the schedule for that Saturday? Do you guys have that kind of?
Yeah,
it would
let's
be
see.
over
Out.
at 4.
We
Because we
have,
can toss that
our last
around
band is at
too.
4, right? So there's a performer playing.
But it's over at 4.
Oh.
Ends at
No,
4.
no.
Oh, is it starting at 4 to 5?
Yeah.
We got a 4 to 5 person?
Is
Well,
it,
it's 45 minutes, sets. I
Yeah,
have it.
45.
is there any way, just because we are so far ahead of the date, is there any way to shuffle everything up 15 or?
Well, they're 45 minutes, so this is when you get into the muck of which is dealing with, we have contracts already. It doesn't necessarily say the time, but it does say how long that time is. It's
Okay.
45 minutes. We have,
Yeah, we'd be done at 4:45.
it is possible, and I can talk to Jenny about this, she's the one that has organized, see, that's the thing, is like, all these people have already been contacted,
Yeah.
and the more you change things, the harder everything at Bisbee gets, but we had the whiskey liquors at 4.
Can you guys go half an hour later?
That's already an hour
moved it.
later.
We've
Well, the
already-
whiskey liquors, maybe they want to be at the Bratz event.
Why don't we put them down by the post office instead?
Because we're paying them to be in the wall.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Understood.
And if we delay it,
Because not everybody is gonna, I mean, I would love that everybody go to Breast, but not everybody is gonna go to Breast.
yeah, no, I understand.
We could possibly, and I would
How are
doubt
we
Jenny
doing?
on this, do you think we could pop everybody by 30 minutes up, starting at 10:30?
So we'd be done at 4:15?
We could try.
I
I
mean,
don't see a real problem.
well, you would be the one that would have to,
No, I don't mind. I mean, I can ask
so
everybody.
that would mean that they would
How?
end by 4:15.
Did you say?
10:30 instead, starting at 11.
Are you doing 45-minute sets with 15-minute resets in between?
Yeah, and so that would mean that we just pop everybody, so Gabe Roselle would play at 10:30.
Yeah, okay, I'll get a hold of everybody.
I mean, 'cause it is in our best interest too to shift people to you.
Right.
We'll take them.
No, I think it'd be great. I think it'd
Yeah,
be great.
I
It's
think
just,
it's a good
I mean,
idea.
as long as Jenny doesn't mind, because I know it's a pain.
It's just gonna be Saturday.
Just Saturday. We also have performers. How late were you guys going? We have the
We were gonna coordinate, we can adjust according to whatever happens with music.
And how many hours were you guys talking about?
We were going to perform the 15 minutes right after the gate opens, as well as during the set changes.
We would love to have you guys in the Bratz parade too, if you have the bandwidth.
I don't know that we do at this point. The big deal is that we're gonna have a lot of expensive equipment set up, aerial
Oh,
rigging
yes,
and
yes.
stuff, and it really can't be left
Understood.
unattended.
Yep, totally.
So, and by the end of 5 hourly, on the hour performances, we're not gonna be,
Heard.
yeah.
Yes.
So that would mean that instead of at your last set being at 3:45, you're gonna be going 30 minutes early, so it'll be 3:15.
That's fine.
That would be okay with you?
Yeah.
You're cool with asking them?
Yes.
Okay, I think we
So
can.
that would wrap the whiskey liquors at
4:15.
4:15.
That's about as good as we can do, but
I think that's great.
enough to at least,
Give a little more
are you
buffer.
okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because so whiskey liquors end at 4:15, people go downtown for brats, and then Central School's having an opening.
What time?
That, they haven't decided yet, because they're kind of waiting on us, so what time do you feel like brats would, because you're not having an after party, I was waiting to see.
No, I think we send the after party up to Central School.
Yeah,
Right.
we could bring the cars up there.
I was gonna say, can you bring the cars up there?
Yeah?
We've done
Would that
our
work?
routes.
Yeah, I'll ask Lori, and I bet it should be fine.
Because
Say 6?
we've done it there before, so.
Yeah, how long is brats
Well, if
usually?
we go 4:30, we would be done by 5, so 5:30,
Yeah.
5:30 at
Yeah.
Central School?
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and I would say 6 because it's tidy, because it'll give time, give the people time to shuffle up there. Central School's gonna do the full shebang, like wine and cheese and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's called,
Portraits of Bisbee, is it?
Portraits of Bisbee. We're having an exhibition that's invitational. They're having an open call show called Portraits of Bisbee,
Cool.
so that everyone can participate.
Should we
And
say
so-
5:30 or 6?
Yeah, I
5:30?
think sooner the better, because.
Okay, they don't get
if
lost.
people-
Well,
yeah,
Elizabeth,
if
Elmer.
there's nothing
Right.
going on, people wander off, so.
I like that. That sounds really good.
Okay, yeah, I'll double check with Lori, but I mean, that doesn't affect your schedule, so that should be good.
All right,
There were 2 other things that we were talking about with you guys, which are not quite under this, but just so that you don't have to necessarily stay for other agenda items. Are you still wanting to build a chandelier?
yes, but I did not bring my stuff tonight, my drawings tonight.
Can you get it to me in the next week?
Sure.
And then we were talking to Eva about possibly doing some public relations stuff for us. Right, that was an idea too. We just need to have something on paper. Can you email us something on paper about, or if you need to talk to me about.
Yeah,
what
why
you're
don't you,
doing.
let's just jump on a call or something and
Yeah.
we'll just figure out your needs and then get it sorted.
Yeah, I
We
think
can
that's
do
great.
that tomorrow or whenever.
Yeah. No, the Brats, I think that I'm very, very excited that you guys are willing to push the parade till 4:30. I think that'll be great.
Yeah, we decided not to push it any later because, it's
It's
getting
too dark.
dark,
Yeah.
the sun's gonna set behind the ridge,
Right.
so.
Yeah. Well, do you guys have any questions for Brats?
So you end up at the post office for a while? Or how do you?
Usually we
Yeah.
roll up onto Subway Street, but
Okay,
it might be a
okay,
little
because every
different
year
this
seems a little different.
Yeah, we'll probably roll
Early
out
on.
the corner and then push our way up, push up.
To Subway, and then.
Yeah, well, they've done it at Central School too, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually,
A
can we
little
put it on
bigger
the
push.
agenda to vote on the money? for
Yes,
this
I already
one?
have that on here.
Okay.
Do we need to fill out anything for that?
No,
Okay.
I mean, at this point, I think the city, I talked to the mayor, and he's like, you guys just keep on requesting money, and I'm like, it's our money, so.
Thank you.
We have to vote, they have to vote on everything we do.
I know that, I,
Sat here before.
Oh, yeah, he knows.
yes.
Any questions for our lovely guests?
Yeah, so when you're picturing an installation on Erie Street, is it in the doorway?
No, maybe we should call it out, an
An
outstallation.
Yes, an
It's-
outside.
We're just
Red
gonna,
carpet, archway.
yeah, we're just gonna be out
An entry for
front
people.
because there's no room inside because it's gonna be full of art.
Yeah.
So, it'll just be outside, it'll be across part of the sidewalk, maybe out on the street.
I have an illustration.
Oh,
There'll be some-
that's great. Oh, now I get it.
So yeah, we'd just be outside.
Okay. Just one.
And made out of,
Wood.
Well, we're
And
gonna,
stuff.
we're gonna, yeah. so we're gonna set that. We'll have some cars, we're gonna try to do some lighting, we'll build some kind of archway, we're gonna put up some.
So that's gonna
It'll
go
make it
up and
feel
come
like a-
down that same night.
It'll go inside, yeah.
It's gonna go
Inside.
inside after the party.
Yeah, when we close the party
Okay,
down.
that's the kind of logistics I'm just wondering.
Yeah, so no, we have to figure that out.
can you make it
Yeah.
fold
It's gotta
down
be some-
about
It's
this?
basic.
Can you make it fold up into a?
I suggested hydraulics, so when we roll it out front, it just self-raises like,
Yep.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not in the budget.
But really,
So you know that.
the installation will be the cars, we're gonna get some
And
really
they roll,
nice
yeah.
eye-popping cars there, and that will get people's attention. And then some
Yeah.
lighting, and we've got some photos. and
Make
some
it like a
other-
VIP runway, I like the idea.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
people that are
It
attending.
sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk to you, so I'll talk to you, Eva, in the next few days, and then you'll give me a proposal for the other part of this?
Yeah, I haven't, I just didn't want to
For
mix
your
it with this.
chamber.
No, we can't, me even mentioning it is sort of breaking with the rules. But Ashley's ignoring it, she's turned the other way.
I've got drawings to show you, and
Okay, great.
break down where the money will go for that.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thanks, you guys.
We have a big, we still have a bunch of meeting, you're welcome to stay, but you don't have to, that's why we do it first. I know Poe's like, I'm out,
Post my ride.
yeah, all right. And if there's anything else you need from us, or if you need to meet with us closer to the event, which might be good.
We definitely
to really
probably will.
kind of go out there, and maybe we could kind of map out, so you kind of know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Because it has to go through the city, and the city sometimes has weird questions. Can you just, for the $500 for Brett's, can you just write me a paragraph and sketch a little drawing or something about what
Yes.
that's gonna, you don't have to necessarily draw, just so you need to have, just so they have
Just that
documentation.
drawing that you have.
I-
Make it colored.
Well, there's sometimes they ask me,
Right.
they want like an extra document about what that's gonna be.
Happy to do it.
Yeah, instead of the Arts Commission just handing out money all over the town.
We just need it by Wednesday next week.
Oh,
Wednesday next week.
Yes.
Great.
Because it'll just go anywhere.
We'll do that.
Perfect.
Oh, wait, you guys have to vote on
We
it
have to vote
first.
on it
Never
first,
mind
so
that.
no. But
We'll
yeah.
need it for your next agenda in a couple weeks,
So
so,
Wednesday next week would still be good.
yes.
But yeah, send it to,
That's great.
so
I've
send
got
it to
the
one,
same
send it
thing.
to one of us.
Perfect.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Great.
All right, thank you. We're looking
Thanks,
forward to it.
everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. We're not supposed to clap.
I'm just ready to do it.
All right, guys. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Then we're going to item 3, discussion and possible motion to select a photographer for the Core Arts Day catalog and to pay them $60 an hour. One of the misleading things about that is that, and that was my fault, is that there is a photographer, Daniela Dawson. I talked to her, originally they were gonna come up with a flat rate, but she believes it's not gonna take as long as we thought, and so it's a bit of a gamble, but her going professional rate is $60 an hour. What it's looking like is that it's gonna be between 8 and 12 hours. That's what she thought. But she's done things for, Risha Druckmann. She's done a great job of photographing Risha Druckmann's pottery and also classic rock couture. She's very professional, she has a light kit, and we are actually going to, on this vote, take her over tomorrow and show her where she would be
Working, yeah,
working.
so she can see the space that she has to photograph in.
Do you guys have any questions about that? I know that's a,
That is gonna be in Deb's
Yeah.
building?
Yeah.
Okay,
and she has already marked off those days where she can do it.
great.
Yeah, so, and what she's gonna do is take the pictures, make sure they're color corrected, and then send them to Bridget. And that was the, Then do I have a motion?
I move to approve Daniela Dawson for the For Art's Sake catalog and pay her $60 an hour.
Do I have a second?
I'll second, yeah.
Sharon seconded. All ayes?
Aye.
Any nays? Thank you guys, and thanks for trusting us. These are just logistical things that we're just working out.
As by the seat of our
It's
pants,
much easier.
literally.
Item 4, discussion and possible action to pay Arizona Municipal Risk Retention Pool in the amount of $400 for insurance for the special event liquor license application for the Festival of Arts event. I have not gotten the liquor license because Gore Park Lunches wanted to approve our insurance before. They sent me a link and I said I couldn't do it. So I went to the city and Ashley did it for me. And that's how I spent Wednesday morning. And Ashley and I,
It's
unfortunately, I
been
feel like a
submitted.
complete idiot because I was like, she was like, this isn't, some of these questions are weird.
They're odd.
We are still waiting on them to see if they will insure us, but that's the amount they said they would. So I don't foresee, I hope that it'll be fine.
There won't be any issues,
Yeah.
I don't think.
And so that is to cover the booze at, this is insurance to cover alcohol sales.
So that's both.
All.
Along with the event in its
It's the
entirety.
whole
Okay.
shebang.
So
Everything.
the Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes, this is the entire
Yeah.
thing.
That's great.
Yes.
Yeah, which I felt pretty good about. So do I have a motion?
I will move to approve paying AMRRP in the amount of $400 for insurance for the special event liquor license application for the Festival of the Arts event.
Do I have a second?
One second.
All ayes?
Aye.
Any nays? All right, motion approved. Thanks, these are just like, this is the fun stuff that I get to work on all week.
Sounds fun.
So item 5, discussion and possible action regarding the following items for the Bisbee Festival of the Arts events. So discussion deadlines for art festival. I just wanted to give you guys a little update of the vendors are sending in their fees, that's fabulous. And they're figuring out insurance, and that's fabulous. Right now, I think I have about 20 of them that have gone one way or the other, and I'm still waiting on the people who just take a while. We have the contracts for the performers, right?
Yep.
And are we voting on that tonight? Or we?
I thought you guys had
I thought we
already,
already did.
you guys
Oh,
already
we
voted
already
on
did.
it all. Yes.
So-
So this is final approval at council, and then we're good to go.
Okay, great. So
That'll take place tomorrow night.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Got the ad in for Tucson Guide. They were very happy. They gave us a deal. So not only do we have a quarter-page ad in, for free they put us in cool things to do, which is like so I wrote a little blurb. It was only 75 words, which I found out you can't say much of anything in 75 words.
No.
But it was very nice. She included that in the price. We have the graphic designer designing banners, the map, the big banner. She has all of that work right now.
Bridget.
No, the original Allie,
Nellie.
the one who did the original. She has like 6 things to do right now, and so she said she would get it probably done tomorrow or the next day, and then we can change whatever. I ordered the art supplies, as we know, and I have a budget. I'm going to tell you how much money we have theoretically spent. That does not include the things that we voted on this evening, okay?
Right.
So, and some of these are unpaid as of now, because some of it's, we were paying half and the other, we already voted on it. But as of today, before that 400, we have spent $18,998. As you probably know, and that includes all of David Rose, that includes all the performers.
Okay.
That includes the tents, everything.
Great.
Yeah. So even though the mayor gave me a hard time about spending too much money, I reminded him we still have $10,000 more.
Right.
So I feel pretty good about that. If anybody has any questions about those.
I do have one question
Yeah.
about the budget. Does that include the entirety of our rental?
For the party rental?
Yeah.
Yeah, the $6,747.
I'm like, okay, now I'm more comfortable.
And
Yeah,
check
no,
has
that's,
already
this is,
been cut.
this is everything.
So-
And the things that aren't highlighted are the things that I haven't paid, or we haven't paid, or the city hasn't paid. I think we actually did pay the Arizona Rangers already, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay.
We've taken care
So
of it.
that's all the money we spent.
Oh, great.
So right now, that means we have $11,000.
Okay.
Which we will spend.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sharon, don't say it.
There's a lot of printing to do.
And then, of course, we are still waiting to get our liquor license because we're waiting on the insurance. That was the next big deadline. Other important deadlines that I've been thinking about is we need to think about food trucks. We need to have at least 2. If anybody has any ideas about that or who to contact. I would like to put it in order for all printed matter in the next couple weeks, so that I'm not waiting till the last minute. That's all the banners, the maps, all that stuff. I had to check in with musicians, just a question for Jenny, that they knew what times they were playing. They did know though, right?
Everybody knows.
What are we going to change
Wrong
on?
chainer.
And then the sound system,
Jessica.
she's bringing it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. These are just things.
That's
right.
fine.
That's when I wake up in the middle of the night.
No, it's fine.
The other deadline was just a schedule for setup, what time the tents and the water people exactly were going to be there. I think you probably do that.
I think I have an exact time, but let me double check.
Yeah, and I'm not, you can't find it right now, these are just the things that
It's like 6:30 a.m.
and the water people too.
I am still needing to meet with Richard, or Frank, there's two of them over there, Richard and Frank. And so far, he's said yes, but like at this point, I haven't gotten anything official.
Yeah,
What do you mean, yes?
Yes, they're gonna fill them up for free.
And
yeah.
yes,
Oh,
they'll
yeah,
meet
right,
the
okay.
rental company and.
So 6:30 though, is sort of the setup time?
I don't know, they're going to have to, they're supposed to be like conferring with Frank at the
Okay.
water company about how long he thinks it'll take
Oh, yeah.
before they know their exact arrival time,
Okay.
but we've made it clear on our contract that they have to be completely done and out of there and everything set up by 9:30.
So that's, yeah, I would love to be able to give the vendors at least an hour.
Yeah, and so, and then pickup, they'll be at, on Erie Street or a little after 5 p.m. It's on Sunday.
Cool, yeah, I think that's, if there's any way we can make sure they're done by 9 and set, because
Okay.
some vendors take forever.
And I don't think it'll be any problem to make
No,
that
if they're there at
request at this
6:30,
point.
I can't imagine it's gonna take them that long to.
Fill in.
My other deadline was the Volunteer Wrangler, but God sent me an angel that I've never met, and she's coming, probably at the next meeting.
Sure.
And her name again,
Holly Priestley.
Holly, Pri.
ESTL, I believe. I might be missing,
Okay.
might be missing.
And then any, word from Chico?
No word from Chico. I can reach out and I haven't reached out to
You
him.
wanna reach out and see where he's
I will,
feeling?
I'll reach out to Chico. I also wanted, can I say, when would be a good time for David to bring the trailer? Like, if the tents are going out, it's really long, maybe
How
we
about
should
the
do
trailer would be
night.
Friday, Friday afternoon.
Yeah,
The Friday
Friday.
night, we're gonna be
Does
busy
he
with
feel
the
okay
event.
with, he feels okay with keeping it there overnight?
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be against the wall.
Okay. So, yeah, I sort of changed the subject.
Oh, no, Chico, that's all I said.
And this is actually kind of, well, it fits in wherever I ask it.
That's when they started writing out these very vague things
Yeah.
for us. Anyway,
Even with the shift of performers, we're still, gates are at 10, right?
yes.
Okay.
I want vendors set up by 10
No.
and gates open at 10. That was the idea.
All right.
And then as soon as we have a 100% confirmed schedule redo, then I'll put it up on the website. I was gonna ask you, I need some pictures from the performers that I have permission to use, so I can put those up too.
All right, yeah, I can get you ones at least from Sarah and myself and a couple others we've already confirmed,
Yeah,
but they might come trickling in after that.
that's fine, as long as I have something to put up, that'd be great.
Okay.
Any other deadline-esque sort of thing?
Would you like some art to start putting up? You and I are gonna sit down and look at art, right?
Yeah, I would love some stuff to put up. I mean, that's right now I'm just like, I haven't really used any images because everything's so vague.
And because, yeah, August 19th is our deadline for that, so.
Any other deadline related things?
Yes. I haven't heard from Robert
Keith and I.
I haven't heard back about the parking at the pit, so
I left it off. Remember last time you
Yeah,
we
we
were
talked
like,
about the bus stop to stop.
we just let it go.
just let it go. What I want to make sure is that we have permission to use the dirt lot, which we do.
Right?
But I don't know, he was talking about having a lease for the city of Bisbee, and so
Yeah.
then we all got confused.
Yeah, we all got confused and I never heard back. I wrote and asked, what do you mean?
Rumor has it he's at the senior center in the next couple days, he was stalking.
Do we need to reach out to him as a city to see if we need to sign something?
When he told Jenny, he was like, sure, and then last time Jenny talked to him, he said something about a lease, and we were like, wait, what?
I mean, I think he's thinking of right away, I guess.
I can shoot him a quick email right now. That's fine.
Yeah, just because we were unclear, because before it was so, I mean, nothing with Freeport McMoran is like a handshake, you know?
I'll
They
shoot
won't
him.
So
give-
you might want to just let him know then, we don't need the pit parking
Okay.
after all of this. Felt kind of bad.
No, that's okay.
Well,
I'm
you asked for a
doing it
warrant.
right
Well,
now.
we don't know that we don't need it. Won't it be nice to find out that, oh my gosh, people are parked all the way down?
You have plenty of
We
parking.
have plenty of parking.
Any other deadlines?
Yes, and the exhibition deadlines have changed, so if you guys are involved with artists, we need to have the artwork, and, you know, I sent this out in a letter to the artist, but I want to say it here. The 26th, on Friday, we'll have a delivery time, either Saturday or Sunday, and then also on Monday. So I just need to schedule that time.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, and I don't know if we should, because we're not photographing on Monday, if I should also do Monday as a date for delivery, no? Or should I do Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
In my experience, the more you give them, the.
Yeah,
You're talking about August.
I'm talking, yeah, coming up really
Yeah,
fast.
delivering everything.
This is August, yeah. So the end of this month.
We do have another meeting in the middle of this month too, so that's good.
But anyway, so that deadline is coming, and then that's why we need Daniela Dawson as
Yeah.
quickly as we do.
Right.
I will not be available to be there with Sharon on all those days. I am there for the photography, so if anybody wants to volunteer and meet all the artists in town,
Yeah.
if anybody wants to do that, it is a fun thing to do.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
What days?
It's,
I mean, what are the actual dates?
that's the question, should it, I'm gonna ask you guys, should it
We
be?
told the artists Friday,
Saturday,
Saturday,
Sunday, we
Sunday.
did. Okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are
But
optional.
Friday, we haven't given them time, so Friday, my guess is Friday evening, like from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we have not given them time.
Wait, that's what I wanna ask you guys, what works for you guys? when you
I'll be
think about
available.
I can be available Saturday or Sunday, but I can't
Yeah.
on
this?
Friday.
So help me figure out time,
I can
if you
on
were
Friday.
delivering an artwork, what time would you want it to be available?
Probably,
Tell me, yeah.
well, I wouldn't want to do it at night.
I know, but I'm thinking people getting off work.
Central School gives people 2 days and 2 options.
Right,
Right.
One of them is evening, yes, but not like late.
right,
One is during the day.
Right.
Because some people
Yeah.
work during the day and some
right,
people work at
right,
night.
right.
That's what I was thinking.
So what time, do you
5.
think, 5 o'clock in the evening on Friday?
Is that too early?
Could we have two
5 to-
times, like a
5 to
2-hour
7?
block in the day and a 2-hour block in the evening?
Might give them a little more than 2
Yeah,
too.
because we have a lot of potential.
I would go 5 to 8 Friday night.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So pizza, whoever joins me that night.
And
I
nine,
can
and
join
then, like,
you that night.
2 to, no,
10,
noon to 4 on Saturday.
That sounds good to me.
24 Saturday.
Okay, thank you guys. And then do we want to give them a time on Sunday, or do you think that's enough? You know,
You might want a bit of a break before we start.
I know, I was gonna say give them 2 days, and then you know you'll be stuck there on Sunday meeting the people that didn't show up those other 2 times.
okay, so
She's
2
so
days.
right, she's so right.
So let's give 2 days, that's 7 hours of time to deliver art.
Okay.
At
I
least
can-
that
I can
lights
come
the
on
fire
Friday.
and then I'll try to hit those times, but then we've got a buffer day.
We
Right.
And Saturday, I'll have you there, you might
Sure.
get Saturday. Sounds
It's my husband's birthday, that's a great
And
way to
then-
celebrate.
The people that don't show
good.
up,
Showing up?
I'll-
Oh,
I'll help
it is
on
birthday.
Sunday.
Yeah, I can help with it, so yeah.
okay?
Oh,
So yeah, if we
He's
need to have an
only
emergency
He's gonna be
Sunday.
60.
yeah. Oh, but it's a big one.
Mm.
Why don't you?
Sharon,
No.
did you hear us?
I will. We're good.
One at a time.
Karen and I'll, take care of the danglers on Sunday.
Okay.
If we need to, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have people contact me and say I can only do it on Sunday.
Then let us know.
Then, any other deadlines, I'm gonna try and move it along. So then website, same website, waiting for 100% certain, for the times and stuff, and then pictures, and I can do a new update. Advertising, I did give you that update. Eva, if you caught that, Eva was offering, to work for us to do some press release stuff, so that'll be on our next agenda when she's able to write it.
Can we discuss it just for a moment? I think we ought to, as a commission, maybe set a budget of what we want to spend. Maybe if we tell her we've got $1,000 towards this job, and that would be 40 hours at $25 an hour, which is a typical going rate for PR. So what do you think?
And so, I'm
Maybe
not sure exactly about what she's doing. Is she-
Well, she has all of, one of the things that Eva does in her own business is that she does a lot of events, it's what she makes her living at. And so she has all of the contacts for all of the media, for everything. So she knows how to get those press releases and media blurbs so that we can get on, free NPR, Arizona media, or whatever, public media. So anyway, she has that capacity. But it's a job, it's a real job, so it needs to be, we need to decide, like, do we think we should give somebody 40 hours of work to do? Or do we want to pay them 20, I mean,
Is
it
there 40
possible
hours?
to do 40 hours?
Is it?
well, I guess we should wait to see what she proposes, but we should kind of,
Yeah, I'd like to get a proposal from her before I decide.
it needs to
40
start
hours is
fairly
like,
quick.
40 hours is like contacting, we can't do anything until we go to.
Yeah. But just know that we need to be like thinking about this press release is going out fairly quick, so.
Yeah, the next one we'll vote on it, but
Yeah.
we talked to her too.
You're gonna talk to her,
Yeah.
that's right, okay, that's what she said.
Signs and banners, it's a common, okay, fundraiser, I know
Okay.
that Amy's got it.
Well, I,
Well, I did have a quick question about the banners.
Yes,
Sorry.
please. Sorry.
I wanted to make sure in our kind of like not very clear communication, texting and stuff, that it's been, Michael Page has said it's okay that we put the banner up on the building.
Yeah, I told her, yes, and I have her making a giant banner.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I just took the maximum measurement and told her to make that size.
And you're making some for the street?
Yeah, and the street ones, we have those measurements. We still need probably one for the library, I haven't thought about that. I need one with just all the musical acts to put in front of the stage. I did request one that said Bisbee Festival of the Arts information booth, which is,
Oh, good.
and then bus stops.
Right, which brings me back to bus stops.
But this-
I'm unclear, since he hasn't gotten back to us, and he's probably still working on getting us permission to use the park.
She's gonna contact me for it.
Right, but
I've already sent an email to him.
so what if he says, yes, you can use the parking lot, we're gonna say, no, we don't want to?
We don't really need it. after
We
all,
don't
I
need it.
believe And I mean, that's unfortunate, but it's just like, think about the pit parking, and we had discussed that, and you had said it too.
Right.
It's just sketchy to
I
park
agree.
at the pit.
I just wanna be
Safety
clear
wise,
on,
liability.
And
Well,
now,
we're-
once we got Lowell School, we were all like, well, that's all the parking we're gonna need.
that's fine, I just wanna be clear.
Yeah,
Because
thank
then if he
you.
gets back to me, which he probably won't,
You
he'll
need
get back
to
to
just
you.
come your nose out, no, I'm just kidding.
No, I just wanna know where we're just gonna say thank you so much anyway.
Yeah, I think he'll totally understand, he's a logistics man,
Okay.
like, he'll.
And we're still gonna want the parking for the vendors up behind.
I would like that,
Yeah, consignment.
we'd love that.
I did forget to tell you guys something when we were talking about Arizona Water. I want you to know that they did get back to me and give me, like a little write-up of what to include on, like, Instagram to say that they're donating.
Okay, great. Can you
Um,
print it off,
I
or
can
email it to me?
email it to you
Email
guys.
Just so we can have it in the.
Exactly.
So recognized as a sponsor, and
Yes.
we did have somebody else want to be.
Let's talk about that on the appropriate agenda.
Oh, we do have it on the contract.
Yeah, well, we have it under discussion, because we're going all over the place. It's just
I
fine.
know, I
No, it's not,
apologize.
I'm not blaming anybody, it's just, Amy was about to, Amy had looked at me with this dejected look, and we interrupted her.
I know, I'm so sorry.
oh,
It's-
back to the, yeah.
That's
it's
right
that I have, so I've contacted Anna and Hannah, and Anna, it took a few tries through voicemail and texting, and she finally responded, and then she just kept asking questions, and even though I'm giving her every bit of information, and then I said, would it be better to email, because we need a proposal, and she said, okay, yeah. So I got her, I gave her email, she sent back and said something like, so what time is it at? And and then I told her everything again and haven't heard back. And then
Welcome to Bisbee.
Hannah, I have called and texted and have gotten no response. So,
Okay.
you know, I've been doing this for a couple of weeks and I don't want to be like a creepy, keep calling you.
No.
Who else can we ask?
Roca.
Roca and High Desert.
Yeah.
All right,
So
so,
Peyton
They will-
and Rod, I mean,
They will respond
Yeah.
instantaneously.
okay, so I'm gonna contact,
there is also the new restaurant that's opening up over in Warren.
yeah, Covered Pig with
Covered
Heather.
Pig, you know, and she might want to do it to get a little, kind of promotion.
You would contact her
And
see-
they're gonna
Sure.
open, their hours are gonna be like the off hours of the other businesses, so like
Right.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
and then-
Local.
I already made a
Yes.
reservation for Thursday.
Somebody gets it. Somebody-
Okay.
Sorry, Amy, yeah, if you would, let's try the.
Yes,
these
I'll-
two-
Yes, try
Rod
this.
and they'll be very communicative.
Yeah, it'd be nice for her to get.
All right, I'm on it.
All right, that'll be much easier.
So next time I will have,
And that's good,
That's
that's a good timeline. And then let's go to, so galleries, do you have any information from the galleries about any of the
Yeah,
specific shows? They
Yes,
can email me?
yes, Pantera has an exhibition of their staff art,
Oh, cool,
and who else is doing something? Yeah, I'll send it
that would be
to
pretty.
you. Yeah.
And then volunteers, I already told you my volunteer woe, which is we really need a volunteer wrangler. But let's wait until next time and see if someone just volunteers their new self into that position. If not, we'll have to figure it out amongst ourselves.
Maybe I talked to Benina.
I haven't talked to her in a little while. I think she still intends to do the kind of, the flash mob, whatever, you know.
But we don't, they don't work in our schedule, right?
No, I don't think they do.
and it wouldn't be flashy.
Wouldn't be
Exactly.
very flashy, exactly.
So, then,
Has anybody, I'm sorry,
No.
volunteered to volunteer?
yeah, we have like 15 people.
You have 15 people out
But
there.
we just have to push it, and also we need somebody who can coordinate
Organize
them.
them.
And I'm not particularly worried yet, because it's too far, we're 2
Okay.
months, we're 2 months and 22
It's
days.
coming.
It's gonna be here so fast.
Ooh, 2 months and 22 days, you guys.
Yeah, I don't want to think of anything.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we'll be
It's way too
fine.
soon.
I know.
Okay, before you know,
No, okay.
vendors, can I, Ashley,
Mm-hmm.
I have checks from the vendors for the registration fee. Can I give them to you tonight? This is just some of them, or do you want to wait until Wednesday?
Yeah,
'Cause I have to
let's
stop by
wait.
Wednesday and see.
Yeah,
you.
let's just wait.
And otherwise, it's actually going very well with them. Once they got over the initial shock that they had to pay insurance, they seem to be falling in line. And they've been really great. We're still, like I said, we're still waiting on some stragglers, but I think they're just being stragglers. It is possible that we're going to lose a few people, in which case we'll have a couple more open spots. But I'll talk about that in a second. Any questions about vendors? I know I'm moving this along. This is Sharon's about to abandon me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Central school event, they're just waiting to find out what time to start. So not our worry. Bus schedule, it's done.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we-
I thought I was
You're
proud.
sleeping better now.
It's sort of. Item 6, discussion on any additional items related to the Bisbee Arts Festival, and I wanted to talk about this too. I have had several people, so I had an email that somebody wanted to help sponsor our event. And then Acacia wanted to help sponsor our event. And I don't really know what that means yet, because we haven't really made any guidelines, and I haven't really talked to them. And also Renee Harper wanted to sponsor the event. All these people are have offered some form of sponsorship, and I didn't know what we wanted to do about that, and how
Yeah.
we would respond.
We should say yes.
But we have to say, we really need somebody to
Yeah.
write out a
Oh.
thing about like what you get for what amount,
Yeah.
you know.
You know, exactly, what are they seeking? Are they wanting to have a booth, a 10 by 10 booth? We can't really offer that to somebody that's,
The email that I got was
Yeah.
from an organization I am not familiar with. They wanted a
Anderson,
booth.
they wanted a booth, yeah, they can't do that.
Anderson, isn't it?
I think it was something strange.
It was
like
something
that.
very strange, but I was like, I just wanted to bring it up because people are offering us I think the only thing
But
that
do
we
we
can really.
consider something like that if they're willing to make like a large cash donation?
I mean, for
No.
$10,000, I would
really-
do the booth.
It doesn't really go.
Doesn't-
It doesn't go.
You know, we've got the science
Yeah.
lab gonna have a booth, and that's, you know, that's kind of our kind of outreach
Outreach.
kind of thing, and I think that's a good idea.
It'd be nice for them to just be able, they can be, you know, on the advertising, sponsored by. I mean, that's probably
What
I
they-
think
one of the
all
main
you
We
can
things.
can easily make a
right?
banner that have that, you know, and if that's what you guys want to offer, and we
Mhm.
just have to come up, and we can vote on it on the next agenda, what kind of money we're looking for that.
With
Yeah.
regards to a money thing as well, I have to say that I finally had Sloan has been out of town, he's been in Canada, and, you know, didn't know what our parameters really were. Our parameters are, he's giving us $5,000 towards this. So I need to talk with Bridget because her proposal takes up most of that money. And we still have to pay our photographer and we have to print.
And we still have to buy alcohol,
So
and we have to buy food for the reception.
Yeah.
I mean, $10,000 is gonna go very,
it's gonna go very
fast.
quickly.
Yeah, very
So,
quickly.
so anyway, we will probably get this budget from Bridget down. I think it'll come way down. She just maybe over guesstimated it just because it sounds complicated to get 150 images or, you know, and we may not even have that many. We may be only 100 artists participating at this point. We have really good response, but I'm not sure where we're at.
The full fruition in the end.
Yeah, so anyway, that, I just wanted to
Okay.
put that out there, that there is that $5,000 grant, it's 5,000. So we should, that's a sponsorship, it's a big sponsorship. Do we wanna do a sponsorship level thing, or we can say, or do we?
Platinum.
Yeah.
I would like somebody,
Well, Platinum Lounge.
this is what I would like somebody to do. And I mean, I can say
Okay.
myself, but I have a lot of stuff going
Yeah.
on, so maybe it really feels like it. It's not a complicated thing. Research what other organizations,
Are
what those
offering.
sponsorship levels are, just so I don't want ours to be like really off.
Yeah.
I will say that I felt like Bisbee price was really high for Bisbee. Keep in mind that most business owners don't have like $5,000 to give, you know?
No, they're not.
And so we really are looking at something like a $250, $500. Sloan is an anomaly.
That's an anomaly.
Yeah.
Would people like it if we said you could sponsor, you know, one aspect of it?
And then what do you get for that, you know, do you get?
That, I think,
You're
is the
gonna get-
biggest
yeah.
question, is what are we offering in exchange for sponsorship?
And that's what I would like
Yeah.
somebody to research is what that looks like.
Do they get a page in the catalog where we list all the sponsors? I mean, obviously
Yeah.
The
that's.
T-shirt, maybe?
Yeah, or,
Or the catalog, it seems like the.
Catalog would be a great way to do it, or, and we can also get, I
And
mean,
then a banner.
now I'm just printing banners like crazy, we'll print another banner.
Yeah,
well,
it
and
could
we
be in
have
catalog,
offered, in
Yeah.
essence, an exchange with Arizona Water. It's basically,
Oh,
we
yeah,
make a
that's-
public announcement
Yeah.
that, you know, and they're not picky about where that announcement is made, that they sponsor, that they're doing this.
And to keep it simple, we could easily just say that we're offering it inside the catalog,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because otherwise,
You will get named in the catalog, and the catalog is a piece that we're going to archivally, you know. Sloan had at one time suggested that you might even print some of them in a hardbound version for us to have at the library and the,
Oh,
you know.
nice.
So, I don't know if that's still reality, but it could maybe
we
happen.
have to, yeah, it's just something to, if anybody wants to look into that, what other organizations do. I hadn't thought, since this is our inaugural event, I hadn't thought about sponsorship, you know, it's kind of weird.
Right.
to do
Yeah,
at the
we
beginning.
didn't think we were gonna need any, because we're operating in our budget, which is amazing.
I didn't think that people were gonna, you know.
Offer.
We
people-
should make beer glasses with their name on it.
Right.
Or little
PBS
shot
tote
glasses. There's your name for your business on it. Something okay. Oh, I can try to look that
Yeah,
up.
look at it.
That'd be cool, just so we can have it next time and start thinking about what we can offer.
Okay.
Any other additional events related to the festival?
The map that you are,
I saw your updates. yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so make sure that we look at it together.
can we see the map? Can you send it to everyone?
Yeah, right now it's
getting
just
it.
it's gonna be changed.
Okay.
And we added a shapeshifter gallery because we had forgotten it.
Yeah.
Did you talk to them?
No, they weren't, well, I didn't go out that
I just
day.
we felt bad because they have gallery in the name, but none of us really know.
I went in there, by the way, it's an interesting little shop, there's a really good room of music and books.
You mean in
That's
the
large.
old,
Mhm.
cafe where?
was where photographer was for a while.
Yeah, below.
Metal girl was there for a while.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, the Vixen.
okay.
Yes, that will be changed. Right now, I haven't changed it yet, because she's working on like,
So many things at
it'll
once.
take her like
Yeah.
2 seconds to change
Do
that.
that.
It was she had placed the gallery in a weird location. Any other additional items? Then I will go to item 7. We're gonna give a little short update here. Cigar machine.
Turned in 1,020 today, so 51 pieces last month, so
So,
it's a quieter month than.
this month was very, very quiet downtown.
It's summer.
It is fantastic. Social media, how's it going?
I am getting my steam back. This last week I made 3 posts, but they weren't of as depth in content as I would like, but
It
they're
seems
still good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Okay.
All right.
Still good.
Yeah.
The local artist
Sometimes less is more.
video, that was my fault. I haven't put it up on the thing yet. I'm so sorry, Amy. I just got overwhelmed.
It's okay, I've been overwhelmed too, we're all overwhelmed.
I know. that's
Before
what
we
it is.
move on, I would like to make
It's something
a
else.
report in regards to this, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
I've, since starting this, I've made 228 posts.
Wow.
We have 562 followers, so, and I've switched over to a professional account, so now I can look and see how much, like, when we get the most activity, so I can start posting it at more appropriate times, and I can see, it'll give me line graphs as far as, like, activity on the site, and I'm starting to do, this is brand new for me this week, I'm gonna start doing reels. So I did
cool.
reels on my Lunar Landing account, and literally got like 40 new followers in 2 days.
It's TikTok. It's like a TikTok. thing.
Yes, and it's not my ballgame, but I'm gonna do it, so.
Wow, thank
Good
you.
things, yeah. And probably coordinate with if we end up having you those, or, you know.
Yeah.
You might
She
give
can
a
do
break off because
tons
she
of
can do, yeah.
Well, and that's another thing to tell you guys about Polly, is she's big time on Instagram.
Oh,
And
Oh, good.
she's a podcaster.
You have
and
someone to pass your job to. I'm so jealous.
I apologize, Ashley, and I'm just going to mention something to you before I forget. The mayor mentioned to me today that he was concerned that Douglas wasn't aware of our, that we don't know if we had gotten an agreement with Douglas about the bus.
I am almost positive an email went to Douglas.
I thought so too.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
almost 100%
Yeah,
positive.
do you know if we got a response?
I thought they had.
I
Let me
thought
pull
it
it from
was
my
a
email.
done deal.
Yeah,
No,
let me.
well, I mean, we had some in the bus schedule, and we
Okay,
do have to pay them,
right.
and that is
Yeah.
another.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't even remember how much
I was
that
wondering
is.
about
It wasn't,
that.
it actually wasn't that much.
Yeah, I was surprised how.
It's just for the driver. Right.
But that was just on my mind.
Yes, so
Um,
they were notified and they've been sent the bus schedule, and I don't know if Lorena has gotten an email back confirming it, but I'll follow up with that.
Yeah, and I'll see you on Wednesday.
Mhm.
No, the real thing is red. Sorry, Angela. Sometimes I have to say, otherwise I just forgot. I'm sorry if I interrupted you.
Oh, we've all been kind of bad about that today, so.
No, I was like, oh my god, I forgot this one thing. The mayor asked me to say, yeah, so you feel okay with what we're doing right now with the,
Yeah, I definitely, it's a learning curve for me, so I think it's gonna be good if we end up with somebody who is experienced and this is kind of what they do as their business. It could
is
be-
that what she does? You're like, yeah, that'd be great. And then do we have an update about the window tribute?
Everybody loves it. How's that?
That's great, that's the best update I've ever heard.
I love it.
Everybody loves it, so there you go.
Please feel free to, there's a few things that I have going on. If anybody can think of anything, once again, just as a reminder, if you want to put it on the next agenda, try and email Ashley before next Wednesday. But you've been keeping track of.
I have a whole list going.
She's so good.
I do have a question, Ashley, for you.
Sure.
So any of the emails I'm sending to Nina, are those getting to you as well?
Yes, she
Okay.
copies me in them.
Okay. Okay.
We keep each other in the loop. It's easier that
Okay,
way.
because I did send that public statement from Arizona Water to
Yes.
Brad. And I got a final report from the people who did the Pride event. I will
Oh, okay.
forward it to you,
Perfect.
so it'll be on the next agenda.
Yep.
They sent it to me.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Okay.
I already heard back from Robert, and they are working on the agreement, and we should have it hopefully within the next couple of days.
See, what they, when she emails, they just, it's not you, it's not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, Cindy's gonna be.
It comes from
Sorry.
the city of Bisbee and makes it official.
It's so frustrating.
It's fine.
Sorry.
It's getting done.
Just so it gets done.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, so we'll have that final report on the next one.
Okay.
I'll email. Any other agenda items that you guys can think of? So it sounds like we all have different tasks. When you hear from those artists.
I will let you know.
Yeah, so I'd love to send, the next email or the next newsletter, I'd love to send out the
time.
lineup.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, maybe.
2 months and 22 days.
No.
Quit saying that.
So that's like
2 hours.
82 days and 17 hours.
All right.
Wedding.
I need a drink.
Of course, 2 months
I
and
moved
22
to
days.
adjourn.
I just, all I had to do was look at it.
I'll second that.
All eyes.
Aye.
Everybody have a great night.
Thank you for running a really good meeting.
I'm sorry.